Hi there, guys. How's it going? Welcome back to another Watchalong. You're going to be watching it with Shauno today. But as
Yes.
always, I'm going to be on for the beginning part, half time, and then a full time reaction as well. Um, I guess, how you doing, Shauno? Before we get going, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I finally got the long sleeve jersey. Finally got the
Mm,
long sleeve jersey. And it was a sports shop in County Mayo, my father's home county, and it's legit one. They but I couldn't get them in Adidas, couldn't get them in the Liverpool store, all over the bloody shop. So I'm glad that I got it because it's a beautiful jersey. Not too probably keen on the fact that I have someone's name on it, who's not playing today. But there you go. I'll say no more. Say no more about it.
Make sure you're hitting that like button, guys, as you are joining the stream. So I guess you kind of just. And have you got anything you want to say before we get going, Sean? Before I dive into what I was going to
Just
say?
make sure that you check out Sean Leonard Art, Portraits and Characters on Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to like and subscribe this channel. And if you want to be a VIP member, it's only $1.99 to $2.99 per month, where you're in with a chance of getting a lovely illustration or print of Sean Leonard in our monthly draw. If you're a VIP member, be sure to check the monthly draw. There's no point in you joining us for the, behind the scenes interviews and whatnot. You have to watch the and keep up to date with the monthly draws. We're not going to go chasing. You have 7 days from the actual draw. If we don't hear anything back, we'll have to do it again.
Nice, nice, nice.
There you go.
Just checking out the score of the Man United game. They're actually going. Looks like they're going to beat Palace 2-1.
Yeah,
Um,
not good.
so that'll put them even further ahead of us. So you mentioned it just then, Sean. There has been the team announced. Now
Yeah,
I've got it loaded. I've got it loaded up here in front of me. So the BBC have got it in still the same formation. It's Alisson, Gomez at right back with Kanate, Van Dijk, and Kirkez, Grav, Maka, and then they've got Gakpo over where Salah plays because Salah's been dropped, guys. That's the big news coming into this game. Salah has been dropped. We've got some quotes from Arne Slot as to why that is. Got Szoboszlai in the 10, Verts where Gakpo would normally play, and then Isak is up front as the lone striker. On the bench, we've got Chiesa, Ekatike, Endo, Jones, Mama, Rio, Trainioni, Andy Robertson, and Mohamed Salah. Now, the quotes from the reason behind Salah being benched today is, we play 4 games in 10 days. Sometimes Alex is on the bench, sometimes it's Florian. This is the 11 I chose today. It's never an easy decision to make. It's not the first time I've done this. So I guess I get some thoughts from you, Sean. Like, what are your thoughts regarding this?
I'm pretty surprised. Originally, I thought that I had it on point, my team selection. And again, the team selection was based off what I think Slot would have done. He's taken me by surprise by putting Gomez at right back. Kanate, I still think should be dropped. Dropped on his head, just dropped. Look, we need to make a change. We need to, hit the ground running with this. Salah been dropped, I think is a good choice. Putting Gapco where he is should be interesting. Seeing Verts on the left should be interesting. Isak really, really needs to get the finger out. He really needs to get the finger out. If he is worth all this hassle and all this money, he needs to get the finger out. He needs to track back. He needs to work for it. You can't expect the ball to get to his foot. He has to work for it. And if he doesn't work for it, stop drifting out wide. Stop drifting out left and right. We need you in the center of that box, and we need you to work. And that's what these players have to do. Szoboszlai, I'm delighted that he's there. He's been our workhorse throughout the season. On what has been a very bad season, he's been the player that stands out. Verts, this is now his opportunity to shine as well. So, this is kind of what the team would look like when Salah leaves. So we'll soon find out how healthy we are. But we really need to kick ass.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
I basically think this is the swan song. This is a chance of redemption, ladies and gentlemen. This is 13th versus 17th. We're up against a team that have the manager's name is like a blessing. Now, do we have a prayer, or is Arne Slot looking for a miracle?
It's a tough one, mate. Like, I'm just quickly looking at like the bottom here. Like, so the ref for today is Darren England. VAR is Paul Turney.
Right.
Assistant refs don't really take them into consideration, I suppose. Fourth official Andrew Kitchen. So yeah, we don't have what's his face, Michael Oliver, surrounding us today. So see what happens, I suppose, man.
Paul Tierney is enough. Paul Tierney's enough. We're he's going to be we're in big trouble with Paul Tierney. Big trouble. We need to get the finger out, guys. It's like he's the first player in the Premier League to lose each of his first 4 starts. That's Alexander Isak.
Think he scores today?
He better. He better. I mean, I've seen your video, and I think this is it. He's got to win this. There's no draw. It doesn't matter about how well they perform or how bad they perform. If it's an ugly win, it's a win all the same. And it's something that we need. And even an ugly win, I'm not too sure is going to save him. But we need to win. We need to get the points, and that's it. There's no, I think it's going to get to the stage where if the owners don't act quick, if there's a continued slump, it's going to fall back on them. We can't afford to lose 40 million with not qualifying for the Champions League this or coming season. I was kind of thinking to myself, is this kind of like a just bad luck for getting Adidas back, because we weren't doing too well when we had Adidas before, and Adidas took their business elsewhere when we weren't competing in the Champions League. We weren't doing well. So I'm wondering, is this just kind of like I don't know. I just bad luck. I don't know. We just need to hit the ground running. That's it.
So we've got 10 minutes until kickoff. I guess after seeing that starting 11, mate, I don't know what. I guess I want to ask you, like, what's your score prediction now? Then going into this now, what do you think?
As I said to you there the other day, I don't feel too confident. After looking at that lineup, I'm still worried about Canada. Tell you, Gary.
Hi, Gary, mate. How you doing?
Like my head says we're going to lose. My heart says a different thing. So I don't know.
I do find it interesting, the fact that he's still stuck with Kanate. Like, yeah. I find it weird. Like, I just, you could have put Jones at right back, who I know he made that one mistake where he tried to cross the ball across the box, but nothing came of it. He seemed okay when he was playing. You could have put Jones again at right back and put Gomez in at the centre back with Van Dijk, and you haven't chosen to do that. You've chosen to go with the only thing I could potentially think of with this is Gomez, Kanate, and Van Dijk are going to sit deep, and they're just going to give Kirkes license to go down that other side. That's the bit. I've got a weird feeling that the formation lineup on the BBC is not how they're going to line up. I reckon we may today, and I could be completely not only wrong, we could today see Liverpool playing 3 at the back. I'm just saying that. With Grav sat in front of them, Kirkes got bombing down the other side. Gakpo, on the right, and then potentially you'll have like Wirtz and Isak up top. with Szoboszlai, Mac. I don't even know, man. In my head, it don't make sense.
I don't know, but like, I mean, the long and short of it is that I think Kanate has talked himself and performed himself out of the deal with Real Madrid. Real Madrid don't even want to get him on a free. So that really should say all that needs to be said. And Real Madrid would literally jump on anything that's free. So, you know, at the end of the day, he has performed himself out of that deal with Real Madrid. Now, what he does between now and the end of this season, I still don't think that it's going to do us any good or him any good in terms of his future. I personally, regardless of whether he signs a contract or not, or wants to sign a contract or not, I wouldn't be offering the money that he wants. I wouldn't be offering anything. I would say, right, you're going off to another team. We're gonna sell you in January. We're going to get Gahey, and then that's it. Hello, Dave. Hello,
Hey,
Gary.
Dave. How you doing, pal? Hey guys, big up the Reds. He says.
Gary Richard reckons it's going to be 3-0 to the Hammers.
Yeah. What do you think? Sorry, what did you say? Did you say a score?
I don't know. I mean, my head says one thing, my heart says another thing. I reckon we'll lose. I reckon we'll lose maybe 3-1. That's how I feel. I don't have any faith in what's happening. Of course, I'll be supporting the club that I love, and of course, I will want them to win. But just my head says that we won't. We're just so down in the dumps. We're down in a rut. We're in 13th. West Ham, on paper, we should be beating them, but it's always difficult, especially away. So I'm not too sure whether that's going to benefit them or us. I just, our away form is dreadful. Our home form is dreadful. I just don't think that all right, Cranky. I just don't
NJ.
think I think he's lost the players. I think he's lost the dressing room.
See, this is the thing though, like when we were talking about it earlier, me and you, there's a part of me that just doesn't think that he thinks that he's lost it. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I personally believe he's been told that he's safe. I've got nothing to back that up. But I just think he's been told that he's been safe.
Well,
I would have believed that more had Salah started as well. If he'd have just picked pretty much the same team as against PSV, then I would have I'm just checking now on elsewhere. The LFC TV have actually got the same lineup. They've not changed the formation or anything. So, but the only difference they've got is they've got Wirtz where Salah is and Gakpo where he normally plays.
Well, I mean, it's a chance. It's one chance for redemption, but even at that, maybe it's too little, too late. I don't know. I think it'd be nothing short of a miracle if he comes out of all of this and at least reaches top four. Whatever about contending, I doubt he's going to contend. Jay Garrett says this lineup doesn't line up like a man wanting to save his job. And Cranky says, I can't believe Macca is still in. So they're coming out. This 2:05 kickoff is a bit weird, isn't it?
I saw something about it earlier, but I didn't read it. I don't know why they're doing it.
Yeah. They're going to have a minute silence for oh my God. Yeah, I'd imagine. So yeah, it's an amazing stadium, it has to be said, but London Stadium. Yeah. Well, Nunos Espirito Santos. It sounds like a blessing, doesn't it? Doesn't it though?
Nuno Espirito Santos. I agree with Cranky. I think Endo should have popped into this team. I do.
Would you have put him instead of Macca, but instead of Kanate?
No. The only two changes I think I'd have made would have been, well, I'd have made 3 changes actually, in all fairness. I'd have put Jones at right back, Gomez where Kanate is, I'd have put Endo on for Macca, and I'd have put Chiesa on for for Gakpo, and keep Verts as well. So I'd have played Verts, Isak, and Chiesa instead of them. So yeah. Anyway, mate, I'm gonna jump off, guys, and I'll be in the chat with you all. Be back at half time to give my thoughts.
Yes.
I'll be doing the watch along for the Sunderland game. Will it still be under Arne Slot? I guess we will wait and find out, guys. I don't like to sound like I'm gleeful about it, but I kind of agreed with what JG said in a comment on one of my videos the other day. He basically said that he's never done this before, but he kind of hopes that we lose just so that the rot ends. It doesn't get carried on. Because if we win today, that's going to give us hope. And as I said in a video the other day as well, how many managers have you seen in the past, guys, that have had this type of issue and then been able to pull themselves out of it? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off and leave you with Shawno. I'll be back at half time.
See you later.
See you later, mate.
Well, lads. So, yeah, Joe Gomez is at right back. Canate, Virgil, and Milos Korkes. I would have put Robbo there, to be honest with you. But then we have Grav and McAllister. Verts, Slabosly, and Gapco. And then we've got Isak. Yeah. So Verts is going to be playing where Salah is, and Gapco is playing where Gapco is. We have Slabosly in the number 10 position. So they're obviously going to do a minute silence, are they? No? Vert's first goal. Sorry, Martin, I couldn't listen to your voice clip there because, I'm doing a watch along. All right, lads, come on. Get your pictures taken. Yeah, it is nice to see him. God, he's gotten old, hasn't he? Bless him. Muscusi. Hold on, Muscusi. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. There we go. Muscusi knows. Muscusi knows. Muscusi knows. Still haven't, Muscusi. I should have wore. Well, actually, if I wore this at the parade, I would have been burnt to smithereens. I need to kick on from here to the end of the season, or we need to kick on from here. Absolutely, David. No more slip-ups. If Slot is going to hold on to his job, he has got to play every game like it's a final and start stacking up those points, because 13th is nowhere near where we should be at. And we're up against a team that aren't doing well. They're in 17th. On paper, we should be beating them. There's no two ways about it. We should be beating them. Billy Bonds, MBE, rest in peace. It's Sean Dyche. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. If I'm trying to get the fit, see, I have a massive head, so that's a nice touch. Should I say Sean Dyche? That's a nice touch. Bonds number 4. I better take this off in case, like, you get someone doing an internet meme and putting me down as Sean Dyche. So a little bit behind on the stream, but they're about to kick off here. Right, lads. Lovely looking pitch, I must say. Yeah, I don't think I can pull off the Arne Slot look. Although Arne Slot and myself are the same age. Painful. Oh. I think you were referring to this, were you? Oh, Jesus Christ, that is painful. We've seen bookings for less than that, I'll tell you that for nothing. This passing back shit, I really hate. I really, really hate. They need to hoof it up. Here we go. That's a good ball by Kirkes, but again, Isak dispossessed. It was good to see him tracking back a little bit. Again, this is dangerous play. Oh, for God's sake. It's good to see Allison back between the sticks. Nuno Espirito Santos. So it does sound like a blessing, guys. It does sound like a blessing. I had a great intro planned and like intro to the Watchalong, and between myself and Adam, we couldn't get it to work. So there you go. Sometimes these things don't go according to plan. They play like they're confident in defense, which I think is just, are they deluded? I mean, where the hell is Gomez is a right winger. And again, that's leaving. I think what Adam said is that Grav was going to come back to help Kanate, which he seems to be doing. Now, Gapco, don't take a shot, just cross it. Heavy on the touch there. Gone out for a goal kick. So, lads and ladies, let me know what your score prediction is. There's Mohamed Salah, knows that the camera is on him, trying not to stare directly at us, but clearly not a very happy camper. Jones and Rio and don't know who was sitting next to Robbo. Do. Should I listen to what Martin says?
I'm going to say Liverpool 3-2 today, and Verti's going to get his first goal.
So Martin said, you called me an Irish fucker. Shit, we'll probably get done for that. It's a term of endearment, YouTube. Get over it. I'm not offended. I'm Irish. So Martin says 3-2 to Liverpool. Wirtz is going to get his first goal. Here we go. Come on, Wirtz. Gapco. Isak, what an absolute waste, man. I think if Wirtz had some confidence, he would have maybe taken that shot himself. But again, there is Isak drifting out a little bit. He doesn't look confident at all. Rose Z, exactly. I don't know who's on the floor now. Shano, Gerrard and McAllister until the summer. Nagelsmann after the World Cup. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm obviously I don't really have much faith in us doing much under Slot. I think he may have lost the dressing room, and like I said to you, I am saddened by that because I do like Slot, but I just think I think there is overreactions, when he loses 3 games in a row, but when he wins 3 games in 12 games, that's just simply not good enough. The fact that we're 13th and possibly we'll go further down the table if United win. Actually, I don't think United make a difference, but still, we need to win this game. More worried about who's behind us because it's very, very close. Anything builds confidence is a goal. He needs one today. Absolutely, David. It's good to see Gomez on. Hopefully he'll give a good count of himself and maybe put food for thought with Slot if they can get Bradley or Frimpong fit. They could drop Kanate. I drop Kanate for a good few games. I just don't think he's, I don't think he's worth it. I don't seem to be having any camera issues so far. Oh. Gravenberch making it his own. So Grav is definitely looking after Kanate, without a doubt. Isak coming on to the Allison's line. Set pieces, we both have conceded 9. West Ham and Liverpool conceded the most amount of set pieces. So here we go. This is a set piece. Grab with a header. Clears it out of the box. Now, unlucky, Verts, unlucky. I'd love to see Verts getting a goal. I'm hoping that what Martin said is right. I wouldn't like it to be 3-2. I don't think the goal difference can't be any worse than it is, or it can always be. It can, but we need to clamp down on conceding goals. Whether we can do that today is another thing. This passing back shit, man. This is just, look at this, lads. Oh, come on, Maka, for God's sake. We're playing ourselves into oncoming traffic. Now, here we go. Kirk is kind of stumbling on the ball, putting himself in an offside position and asking Grav to pass it to him. Yeah. I'd be setting up a GoFundMe at this rate, Jay. Like I said, I don't like calling out a head coach, especially we're Liverpool Football Club. It's not the thing we do, but it seems to be something that is kind of pushed on us, that we can't be critical of the players and we can't be critical of the coach. Well, I think that's bullshit. I think we can always be critical. It's called having an opinion and talking about football and saying, well, this player's not performing, that player's not performing. I think the head coach has lost, the confidence of the board, lost the dressing room. I think these are all conversations that can be had without you, criticised and told that you're not, a true Liverpool fan. If that were the case, Hodgins would be still there. Brendan Rodgers would still be there. Players wouldn't have left because we would have held on to them because that was the thing to do. So all that logic, it's not even logic. All of that, put that to one side. You can be critical of the head coach as long as you don't abuse him. You can be critical of these players as long as you don't abuse them. And I think they're definitely up for criticism, especially this season. The lineup I'm slightly happy with, but I would prefer Kanate to be sitting on the bench. I really would. I mean, look at the fucking legs on him, and he's already lost it. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Alisson's down. I don't know what's happened there. Whether he's picked up an injury. Has a player got to him? Oh, yeah. From the cross, I think he collided. Oh, with Gomez. He didn't collide with a West Ham player. He collided with Gomez. So it doesn't look too good. Yeah, defensive line for far too high. Absolutely. This is the kind of style of football that Slat is talking about, and that Jamie Carragher, although I don't like him, was warning Slat about and concerned about the style of football that we were playing from the start of the season. After the first game of the season, he mentioned it. So, you know, if he sees something attractive about this style of football, which, I mean, you know, has our goal difference currently at 0, I don't know what it takes for him to get the message, you know. Alisson is made out of water. Yeah, slightly winded, all right. Alisson has been picking up quite a lot of injuries over the last 2 seasons or maybe more. Some would argue that we should have kept Kelleher and had him as a number 1. But however, he may come back. Doubtful, but you never know. I mean, do you think that Isak is better off on his own, or do you think he needs another striker with him? Because if we're trying to, you know, fit a formation where we have Salah playing, I don't think we can do that. Jesus Christ. Anytime I see Kanate running around like a fucking gazelle, I don't know, man. He looks. He's a liability. What does a gazelle look like? Jeez, I don't know. I remember seeing a video. He's got Inspector Gadget legs. Yeah, that's true. I haven't seen this since SAS. Yeah, I think 2 is better than 1. Absolutely. I think we need to. I'd even have Chiesa on. I would have put Chiesa instead of Isak. Isak looks like, you know, he could do with maybe putting on a few pounds. Right, lads, come on now. Muscuti says Isak could be another Benteke situation. Jesus Christ, I hope not. And we'd definitely be left with egg on our face. Oh, well done. Oh. Reminds me of Starvin Marvin from South Park. Yeah, so I mean, it's not just me. He looks like he could do with putting on a few pounds. Like it doesn't look like he has much of a physical presence about him. You know, I know we were bigging up the him as a player. Yeah, total waste of a corner. Lads, I tell you what, I searched high and low for this long sleeve. So, just under 17 minutes into the game, what do we all think, guys? Gary Richards says Shano Isak couldn't run to Greg's at this point. we're finishing up on our conversation over where do you get the best sausage rolls in the UK. Oh man. Okay, that's good play by, is that Grav or Gapco? Ah, gonna sneeze here, lads. Hold on. I thought I was gonna sneeze. False alarm. Or punch a hole into a wet echo. Ah, that's a good one, Jay. That's a good one. Oh, see, that's a dangerous ball, and Kanate. Well, he did all right. He did okay. Still dangerous. I mean, more of those counters, and we could be in trouble. We're still drawn for now, yeah. Well, for now, this a set piece. You never know. Oh, that's dangerous. No one got to the end of it, thankfully. Yeah, that wasn't going anywhere. I really think we need Allison to just hoof the ball up and get someone on the end of it. Because we've seen quite a lot of assists from Ali and Salah. So who's to say it wouldn't work with Verts? Trying to get comfortable here, lads. Yeah. I think Mac has been gone missing for a good while now, Jay. I thought Vert's kind of started off all right first couple of minutes, but he's kind of now drifted off as well. As you said, Gapco as well. With the position that they have, they should really be a lot more active. Okay, here we go. Kirk is certainly getting a lot of the ball, isn't he? Again, fucking back to Virgil. There isn't. You're right. Yeah, there isn't any trust between Kirkes and Gapco. I don't think there's much trust between the whole lot of them, if I'm honest with you guys. Come on, Gomez. Wouldn't it be great if Gomez scored? Come on. Come on. Oh! Come on, keep the pressure on. Was that was Isak, wasn't it? Yeah, Isak. Ah, for Christ's sake. Yeah, it was Isak. Oh my God. He would have celebrated that. Not much of Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's gone missing throughout the whole game as well. I haven't seen much of him at all in this game, which is a bit disappointing. I don't know whether it's the fact that he's further up, but I don't know whether there's been no service or I have no idea why. Szoboszlai is usually fairly active. Okay, Gomez, go on, take it on your own, score a goal. I'd love to see Gomez score. How does it look defensively? The same way as I mean, they're passing like as if they're confident in defense, and they shouldn't be. You know, they really shouldn't be. I mean, I like Gomez when he's fit. I think, you know, he's a good player. He's versatile, but oh my God. I think West Ham they were signaling that was a handball. Wasn't given anyway. I suppose, I mean, we could say it looks a little bit better defensively, but I may have jinxed us. All right, Craig, how are you? Just got home from work. What time is it over there? 5, 6? How's Canada? Okay, that's not a bad ball from Kirkes. Oh, taken from the head of Gomez. And now West Ham are on the break. No real support. Well done, Kanate. Don't play. Yeah, good man, Kanate. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. Now, come on, a little bit of urgency in the play. Stop this passing back shite. Yeah, the echo I wouldn't. The echo is so bad. I mean, I remember Dunk saying something about, you know, how bad or how reputable or how not reputable an organization is, or a media outlet, with all the adverts. Oh, is that a free kick? Nothing given. That'd be interesting. Maka going ballistic over it. Are they going to have a look at it? Well, Paul Tierney, is it right, or is no? He got the ball. He got the ball. I think he got the ball. I don't think that's a free kick. Well, that angle is a little bit. Yeah, I think that. No, I don't think that's a free kick. He got the ball. I'll have to look at it again, but I think he got the ball there. I mean, you do see them given, you know. Everyone's saying that that's a foul. Craig says snowy, and that I work from a church. It's 9:30 a.m. Okay. How are we not fit or so today? How do you mean? Never touched the ball. Well, from the angle I saw, it looked like he touched the ball, but again, I'm open to being wrong, guys. I'll have to look at it again. I do need glasses. You're all saying he never touched the ball. Oh, good ball, good ball. Oh. Well, look, I mean, Tierney, Coots' buddy, is on VAR today, which to me is just a VAR is just, it's not the, here we go. Gomez, go on. Oh, for fuck's sake. I think Adam said if he finds out, or if the deal, which clearly it's been announced that Real Madrid aren't interested in getting Canate. I think Adam said if that comes out and Canate starts pulling a blinder, he'll go mental. Go on, pass it to fucking. Oh, he. You see, that's a player that was looking to get on the score sheet and wasn't looking at what his teammate where Gapco was. He could have easily passed it to Gapco. Gapco would have had an opportunity there, but he just ran himself into West Ham, and wrong mistake there. I think bad mistake there by Isak. Jay Garrett says, why the fuck do we always have play it into the 18-yard box? Just having a fucking dig from outside the fucking box. Couldn't have said it better myself, Jay. Shano, one would have started Ramsey at right back and put Gomez in the pivot with Grabs. Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry for yawning, guys. I'm a bit of a wrestling fan. I thought I'd sit up and watch Survivor Series. Come on! Look, I mean, on the plus, we're not 1-0 down. We haven't conceded. Coming into 30 minutes now, so we need to continue to. Who's down on the ground now? Verts, that's not good. Yeah, that's a nasty one. So they're just showing the touch map for Florian Wirtz all over the place. Paul Heyman. I'll tell you, his team talks would be fairly good, wouldn't he? Paul Heyman's a legend. Absolute legend. Not bad free kick into the box. Wirtz in the height of it. Well, taken from Maka, but he went in for a shot, which he shouldn't have. Muscusi and I have great little conversations on WhatsApp about wrestling. We're big Bray Wyatt fans. God rest his soul. Wyndham Rotunda. I don't think his dad is doing too well either. And of course, I was a massive Hulk Hogan fan. I think I was just all bloody cried out around that month between Jota and a work colleague of mine passing away. So 84% possession, Liverpool, the last 10 minutes, 60% for West Ham. Nothing to show for it. And that's what I keep saying. Nothing to show for it. There's no point in having 84% possession and nothing to show for it. And that's That's a very good point. Guy Richard says, Shano, he must be sacked after the game. The rot has turned to concrete. Very well said. Very poetic there, Gary. Here we go on the attack, and Jesus Christ, Virgil's positioning as well is not great. I'll tell you, there's a lot of players that would be wanting to forget this season so far, and it's not just Salah. Kanate, Virgil. Oh, here's it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I mean, there is an argument to have with, like, if that Wirtz would have a lot of assists had his colleagues, his teammate, put the ball in the back of the net. I know if my auntie had ball, she'd be my uncle. But a bad first touch by Gapco and gives West Ham a lifeline. All right, Nick. I predicted Man United win 2-1, and it did happen. And I predicted West Ham win 1-0. If it also becomes true, then... Hey, Shano Reeves. Hello, Nick. Thank you for joining the channel and the stream. Be sure to hit that like button, folks. Mucho appreciated. And also, share the channel with your fellow Liverpool fans as well. The more, the merrier on this. West Ham with a counter. Again, I wouldn't say they're looking too dangerous, but I wouldn't be giving them much room to test that out. Not at all. Nick, I'm reading out everybody's comments. I don't class them as stupid. Unless you really say something stupid. Good man, Nick. I can't actually see who's hitting the like button. So latest scores. Villa, Wolves 0-0, and Forest and Brighton 0-0. Yeah, I love Ekatike. I think Ekatike should have been, given more time. I think, when he was doing well at the start of the season, he should have stayed on the pitch. And I think Slot, the first mistake he made, well, that the high line, first of all, but also committing too many people up front, but also taking off Ekatike to cater for Isak. I don't think that was a great idea, especially Isak not having a pre-season and being unfit as well. Muscusi says Salah will come on and score. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, we can't be too complacent now in the last 10 minutes of the first half, because all that possession will be for nothing if we let a goal slip in here. Hello, Adam. Can't say that they're threatening at all that much, but we are still doing note. That's very true, Jay. Very, very true. Some good comments here today, lads. Thank you for joining the stream. You know it's a bad game when you see more of Kanate than Isak. Can Isak chase his wife? I don't know, can he? I don't know. Dave Crompton says, straight out of Crompton, we need to score before the half-time as we are playing crap. That's also an Irish expression, cack. You see now, Verts, I would have just gone for a shot there myself. As Jay Garr says, like, what happened to, belting one out of the box or outside the box, taking a shot, I mean, there doesn't seem to be any confidence in doing that. I mean, anything could happen. If there's no other options to you, take a shot. Might ricochet off a defender, might go in, may not, may go in for a corner, maybe saved, maybe, but just do it. Do something different. Okay. Virgil holding on to his throat there. What happened there? Okay. Yeah, that's a bit. Rain Ozzy. How are you, Rain Ozzy? Welcome back. Vert is running the show, he says. Does everybody agree with that? Gary Richards says, bring on Chiesa for fuck's sake. He was missing for a good while, Rain, I thought, but he's starting to kind of gradually come into it. But as Jay Garrett says, oh, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Hey. Martin Mason with the prediction that Wirtz would score his first goal for Liverpool, and that nearly happened. He should have scored there, yeah. I think he should have anyway. I think maybe the confidence not great. Cranky JD says, I think Gomez has been solid, not much to do, but safe. Yeah, I think that's a safe estimation there. Not really seeing much of Szoboszlai, which is unusual for Szoboszlai. I don't know how many touches he's had off the ball, but I certainly can't. I can't really count more than what's been on my hand on one hand. I can't even remember the last time I saw him touch the ball. What's this? Kanate with a cross. Kirkes getting touch the ball from Bone. Switch it. Look at Gomez. Oh, for fuck's sake, lads, stop telegraphing it. Give it to Gomez. Why do you have to play on the left all the time? Play. Switch it to Gomez. Oh, well done. Go on. Again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dave Cron says Liverpool need to answer the ITKs and paparazzi knobs with a win and shut them all up. Absolutely. And the rival fans, don't forget. Jay Gar says, going to admit how much Trent is missed. We cannot play a ball from the back at all. That probably explains the high line. Well, I mean, Bradley was doing it for most of last season, you know, so I just think it's the tactics, to be honest. But whatever's been happening, I mean, it's almost like every position on the park is not communicating with each other. Like Kanate and Virgil have had the worst season I've ever seen. Salah has had a dreadful season. Maka has had a dreadful season. Kirka's not a great season. Gapco, not a great season. Here we go. Lovely play here. Oh! Go on. Slabberslide. Gomez. Oh, that's some good play there, lads. Good play there. Jesus, we may even see Gomez getting on the score sheet. All right, Callum, more fight today. Where was the fight the last 10 games? Absolutely. You know, the thing about Trent, Jay, is that like people go on about like his defensive frailties and not tracking back and us being weak at right back. We're now weak at right back and left back, although Gomez has given a good account of himself there today. As one of them said, or Cranky JD said. So the left back position not been great, but I mean neither the centre backs. The centre backs have been woeful this year. It's good news though about Leone. He should be back in training in January. There definitely is some fight though in this. All right. I still wouldn't be happy with a draw here, folks. I know that's kind of stating the obvious. I'm not doing a Michael Owen on it, but a loss or a win. Sorry, a loss or a draw, I wouldn't be happy with. Would not be happy with. I wouldn't even take a draw as a consolation or improvement. How many chances have we had? Let's look at the stats. All right. So we've 64% possession. We've had 5 shots, 3 on target, 2 off target. They've had 3 shots, none of them on target. 253 passes to their 139. 2 clear-cut chances for us, as none for them. 1 corner for us, 2 for them. 3 blocked shots for West Ham, none for us. 4 tackles, 1 for West Ham, 2 for us. 7 aerial shots, 1 or aerial duels, 1 for West Ham, 9 for us. So there's some of the stats for you. So there's going to be 1 minute added on time. Just not seeing the ruthlessness we saw last season in front of goal. We need Ekatike second half. Is Ekatike... So that's halftime, folks. Is Ekatike fit, though? I don't think... Is he on the bench? I have to just check that, lads. That I did not check. I should have, shouldn't I? He is on. Yeah, I might change the formation slightly. Put a 4-4-2. Put Ekatike and Isak on up front. Ekatike at left wing and Gakpo off. Rest is fine. Yeah, that's a good shout, I suppose. That'd be very interesting, to be honest. So I don't know if Adam wants to come on. There he is.
All right.
Straight up there. Well,
I don't even know what to suggest, mate. Like,
Isak, by the way, Gary is asked, how has Isak looked?
he hadn't really had a look in. He's not even touched the ball hardly,
No,
I think.
No. I mean, well, he had a shot, which they did very well to save. But other than that, he's done really nothing. He's kind of venturing out wide a lot. He just does. He looks.
I'd tell you what. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this for nothing.
I'll tell you this for nothing.
Every time we've gone forward, even though I personally think we've had potentially the better chances, I've never thought we were going to score. Whereas every time they attack, I'm nervous that they're going to score.
I think that's a fair assessment on the game, to be honest with you. I don't. I think some of the decisions we made going up front haven't been great. There's a few times where I think they could have switched it, put it where Gomez I think has played well.
Yeah.
I
like Callum's comment there where he says Gomez and Szoboszlai on the right has balanced the team. YNWA 56 guys, the front are rubbish. They could all have scored today. Take Gakpo off and get Ekatike on. That's right. What he says about Szoboszlai and Gomez. That for me also goes against everything that we have been told about Gomez, that he's not fit. How could he not be fit 3 days ago against PSV or whatever it was, 4 days ago, but he's fit now and he's probably one of the best players on the pitch?
All right, somebody, LFC.
All right there, pal. Somebody, what's your score prediction today? Because you got the PSV one ban on.
Somebody, LFC, a welcome addition to the AKM LFC community, as you all are, but certainly nice to see some new faces there. NYWA 56, West Ham are there for the taking, and we are not on top of our game. Yeah, I mean, it just seems to be the same old, you know. We couldn't score in a brothel with a fistful of 50s. Isak not really doing much. Gapco making all the wrong decisions, I think. I think Gary Richards or Jay Garris says that Gapco does not trust Kirkes, which I think is a good shout. I think when we switch it up onto the right-hand side, I think Gomez has been putting in some nice deliveries. I'd be inclined to have him as our third right back. To hell with this Szoboszlai thing. I don't think Szoboszlai has had a look in.
I agree. However, what I will say is the guy has played every single game for us. He's probably fucked.
Well, yeah, but look, you know.
I think so. Somebody else predicts a draw, maybe 1-1. I think this game's got a draw written all over it. Neither team's is eager to take out any risks. I think literally Klopp's set up today. Slot is set up today to just not get beat.
Well, I'll tell you, I was just saying to the chat there, I don't know whether you heard it or not, I would not be happy with, I think a draw or a loss I'm not happy with.
You
Obviously,
watch though. I don't know if you've seen both my videos that I've done today. But you watch based on the back of what I read out from Simon Hughes and Lewis Steele. If he gets a draw today, they'll be praising him. They'll be like, turned a corner. He did so well. The team was more compact, hard to beat. But
no.
Again, though, what I will say as well is I think if we get beat 1-0, I don't think he gets sacked.
No.
But if you would make, and I can see some comments and stuff in the chat, but if you would make any changes right now, what would you do?
Well, I don't know who said it, but I think I would put Ekatike where Gapco is. I think that's a good shout. I think it's a really, really good shout. Because I personally I don't think that Isak can play on his own. You know, somebody LFC says McAllister has been poor. His legs are gone. To be fair,
I've been calling that for months, mate. I mean,
I've been calling it for months. Yeah,
I think
even his hair is almost as bad as mine.
I think for
no
me,
offense.
I think McAllister, he needs to come off for Jones. Because again, it makes this is where sometimes for me, Slot makes no sense with what he says sometimes, because he turned around and said, you know, I'm not playing Salah because we're playing 4 games in 10 days, whatever it was. And I need to rest some players. But you've got McAllister out there who we've been saying for a while now looks like he needs a rest because his legs can't hack a full game. I don't know what's gone on with him. I really don't, guys. I don't know what's happened to him. But it don't make sense with what he's saying, because if anybody deserved a rest, it would have been McAllister. And after what Curtis Jones said at the end of the last game against PSV about just get out there and smash somebody, I'd have been like, all right then, kid, go show me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But show me what you want to do, then go on. Do you know what I mean?
That's a good
Callum, I've done a video on that Semenyo today. There's been an article from Paul Joyce and Paul Hurst, who I think is basically like writes for City, where they've said that that City are literally going to trigger the 65 million release clause in January for him. And Paul Joyce also says that he doesn't think Liverpool are going to spend any money in January after spending 400 million in the summer.
I mean, I can understand why they wouldn't, but I can understand. I just see the defensive frailties and say we need to do something. That's how I feel, you know. Sorry guys, I'm just putting up the video this Adam did, so I'm just
So I guess as well, like, who was your man of the match then so far, mate? Would you stick with Gomez? Like would you say that?
Yeah, I think so. I think Gomez has been. I think he's been good. I have a feeling that we may see him on the score sheet. I'd love to see him. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but I just think he's been solid. I think even Konate's not had a bad game. There's been certain parts of the game where he's been a bit. I said he was running around like a gazelle, but I think I saw a video where someone said this guy ran like he had Inspector Gadget legs. I think that's I think that's probably the way I rate him.
Do you think that all right, I'm going to put this question to you because I mentioned this again in another video. Do you think that Konate's performance has got better since the Real Madrid thing? Because I said to you, I said in the video, I said, if that turns out to be true and we see a better performance from Konate today, I would be even more pissed off because then that does show that he was holding back because of the Madrid stuff.
This is what I said on the stream. You obviously didn't hear it. I said Adam said that if the whole Real Madrid thing fell apart and he then puts in a good performance for Liverpool, you'd go ballistic. So I knew you were going to say that. And I mean, I'm just as pissed with that as you were, if I'm honest with you. If that's been the reason that for his bad performance, then shame on him. Shame on him. Sorry, lads. I'm just putting in some of the news here.
Well, I don't know, man. Personally, I kind of... I still don't have any faith that we're going to score.
I don't know. I mean, I'll take positives out of that we haven't conceded. That's the first thing.
Is that a positive now?
That's a positive. Certainly with the, with how we've been playing of late, the fact that we have 0 goal difference, I think that's a disgrace. Let me look at some of the comments here.
You think Salah comes on at all? That's one of the comments.
Yeah, I think so. Probably see him 65th minute or so.
Is he? Oh, another question for you then. All right, another question for you.
Oh.
Does Salah get garbage time, as people call it, when Chiesa comes on? Or does Salah get about 35 minutes?
I think Salah will come on the 65th minute. I think he'll come on in the 65th minute. Or between the 60th and the 65th minute. And I think probably Chiesa will come on 80th minute.
Steve says here, Slopp's first job today was to shore up the defence. First half job done. Salah will probably score today. It'll be typical.
Excuse me, lads, while I just go to the bathroom. You're going to have to talk to Adam now. So,
well, that's fine. I don't know, guys. Weird one, isn't it? It's weird. I do find it weird how it's just changed this season. But again, I don't know, guys. Like, I'll put a poll up now. You guys let me know in the chat. Do you think that even if we were to... I don't know. I need to get a... Let me find it. There we go. So I'm going to put a poll up now. Don't know how to word this. All right. If Liverpool lose 1-0, does Slot get sacked? There you go. If Liverpool lose 1-0, does Slot get sacked? Off the back of the performance so far. This up now, so you can have a look. Make sure you wash your hands when you come back. Somebody LFC, I would want Salah to come on for last 10 minutes if at all he comes on. I kind of agree, mate, to be fair. LFC for life. Missed the first half. Is it worth finding a pub to watch the second? Not really, man. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been a bit of a dead game. I mean, we had a couple of chances, but yeah. Nah. If you're comfortable doing whatever you're doing, mate, don't stress about it. Mi scusi. Who do we bring in temporarily, though? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I've mentioned maybe Stevie G, but at the same time, I'd hate for him to come in on a temporary basis. Don't work out. Does that then tarnish his legacy with the club? Rafa, don't bring back King Kenny. Don't have it in him anymore. Like I say, Rafa maybe, but I think he's already got a job now. Gary McAllister. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I don't even know, guys. I literally don't know. This is the thing. I don't think Klopp comes back, Nick. Not even on an interim basis, really. To be fair, he said in his interview that he's not missing being out on the football pitch. So, yeah.
I think it was your poll there, because I was in the bathroom and I kind of heard something that if he loses today, what was your poll?
If he loses 1-0, does he get the sack? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean, you can't, like.
I would be surprised.
This is relegation form.
But this is the thing, though. The thing is what I said in my match preview yesterday is, if Liverpool put a performance in, like a better performance, I think they'll see that as signs of improvement and won't sack him. Honestly, telling you.
Signs of improvement is a win. Is a clean sheet and a win. There's no other signs of improvement that I want to see. Only that. If you win ugly, you win. If you put in a good shift, and play out your socks, you win.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me what way we win. If we stick the ball in the net and they don't, that's progress.
Yeah,
that's progress. So if Slot does not win, that is relegation form. It's the kickoff now.
They've been playing. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off, mate. I'll be back on it full time, guys, for match reaction. I'll leave you with Sean now. In a bit, guys.
Well, lads, no, it's relegation form. If we lose this game, he has to go. He has to go, and I don't want him to go. I don't want this sort of. I have to look at the team. I have to look at what's best for the club. He's obviously run out of ideas, and if we lose today, it's good night, Irene. He's changed. He's dropped Salah. He's got Gomez at right back. He's changed it up a bit. But if we lose, no. All right, LFC for life 06. Welcome to the channel. Lads and ladies, I almost forgot. Tomorrow we are doing the 7 o'clock slot. We may have to change that soon. 7 o'clock slot, which is a live stream every Monday at 7 p.m. And we will be doing Shano's world famous quiz round 4. So this is a monthly quiz that we do. Here we go. Here's it. I was squandered. So it's a monthly quiz that we do. Who gets first in the quiz gets 3 points. Who gets second gets 2 points, and who gets third gets 1 point. And then it's whoever gets the most points wins Shano's world famous quiz trophy. There is a trophy, and you also get an original Sean Leonard print or Sean Leonard illustration. So there's been some really, really good ones. There is someone got a Salah one. There's a Diego Jota one. There's one that he did there recently, Virgil, which is really cool. Jay Garrett says it's not about will it happen, it's about when it's going to happen. Yeah, I agree with that. It won't be too late, Steve. It's going to be after the 7 o'clock slot. So it could be anything from 8 o'clock onwards, or maybe 7:45 onwards. So it'll be great having you. It's not going to be too late, though. It'll definitely be hard to get an interim manager, Callum, but it's no reason to hold on to a coach that has lost confidence, who has no ideas, and who's clearly lost the dressing room. Again, as I keep saying, I'm forever grateful for what he did last season. I don't discredit him at all and say it's a fluke. I don't put it down to you know, the league been a poor league, the standards been poor. Come on, Gomez. He went a nice cross here and back again. Verts. That's a nice pass there. A nice 1-2. Oh. I'll expect a call from your boss. Don't you worry. I'll sort that out fairly lively. I have to go into the office on Tuesday, so it's not going to be a late one for me either, you know. Gary Richards says, great commentary, Shano. P.S. Braun Breaker is a stud. Okay. Oh, Gapco again with his shots. I mean, look, we were asking for a shot outside the box. We got one, but Jesus Christ, that was nowhere near. Sal is getting a bit agitated. It's getting a little bit nippy, guys, so I might just put on this top here. Although I love this. Absolutely love this jersey. Just pity that we're just playing shit this season. I wish Gapka could control the ball too. I wish Isak could do something, for fuck's sake. Just get the ball up for the love of God. Sweet suffering Jesus. Well done, well done. Some quick passing there. Verts on the ground. Kirkes passes, I think it was to Gapko or it's Isak. Vert still on the ground. Yeah. The kits are just incredible. I'm not too fond of this one, although it's grown on me. But Jesus Christ, the green one. I've been waiting to get the long sleeve. I got the home jersey. And of course, put Jota on it. Looking fresh, Sean, oh dear boy. Thank you, Gally. Appreciate that. I do my best. Slot done. We lost. Oh, Jesus. Slot done. We lost this. Please leave. You have no idea how much stress this puts on us supporters of this fine club. Let's just see how this plays out, folks. You know, let's just see how it plays out. I hope you can't hear the dogs in the background, folks. So that's a good ball there by Gomez. Man, I'd be playing Gomez at right back until Bradley and Frimpong are fit. I would not have Szoboszlai or anyone else at right back. Oh, that's dangerous. Just get Szoboszlai just waiting for the ball to reach him. Like, fucking get in on top of the player, for God's sake. Well, Cranky, I went into Specsavers there on Saturday, and I'm getting glasses now, so I think they look pretty cool, you know. I think I might get a few ladies looking at, you know, Jesus, look at Sean, he's looking very smart. Why is no impetus with the attack? Why indeed? That's the $1 million question. I'm not a fan of this passing back. Geez, I love the optimism. I see Ekatike coming on for Gapco and winning us by 2-0. I hope so, man. I hope so. That's funny. Cranky JD. I'm imagining JD. You'll be cranking the flange in no time. Ellis, oh, you obviously know about the song, mate. Fair play. They've had 4 corners. We've had 1. I take a scrappy 1-0 at this moment in time. So would I. I mean, it's not about how we get the win. It's about getting the win, and that's it. You know, that's it. I went into Specsavers and I says, look, if I need glasses, just do not have me look anything like Enoch Burke. Yeah, this is a teacher that is got sacked from a school, and he's constantly going back to the school. I won't go into why or whatever, but if you Google Enoch Burke, ENOCKBURKE, his whole family have glasses, and they just look. They're a bit of a weird family, to be honest with you. Some will agree with his stance on something. I'm not going to say what. I'm not going to agree or disagree, but he's a bit of a weirdo. The whole family look like they're clones of each other. So I said, Specsavers, do not have me look anything like that. $50 and those. Nothing yet. I don't know. Like I'm still paying where I could put out an album, and I just haven't had the motivation to do anything. I did do. It was like the 2nd anniversary of Dunk and myself recording Crank the Flange DKB remix, and I did a video, all from AI actually. And it was from pictures of when I was over to see him. Myself, Brian Partridge, and Martin Mason. It was good crack, so it was. Video was really good, actually. I'm very, very proud of it. Pigeons be crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, that brings me back. I've been speaking to Dunk a good bit now over the last while. It's good to chat to him and just kind of put all whatever differences we had aside. You know, I like Dunk. There's a few things I disagree with him on, and I'm sure he's the same with me. But I have a lot of respect for Dunk. Paul Smith says, even if we win, I'm still slot and I want him out. Yeah, I don't think even a win is getting them out of the heat. You know, I still think it needs to be consistent. I'm trying to look at the game and the comments, guys. So if I miss a few of your comments, you'll understand. Shauna, if you remember, one was Ekatike when he was at Frankfurt. He's better than Isak in all aspects. Yeah. YNWA 56 says they're the most lazy team in this league. They can't be bothered to run. I think that's a goal, is it? Yeah. I haven't heard it. That is a goal. Isak has scored. That'll keep the Geordies quiet. Haven't seen it yet, guys, but I've heard the downstairs. Isak has scored. Let's have a look at the goal now. I think this is probably from a corner, is it? That's what we need, or it's from a throw. Yes, Jay. The the pigeons, Florida, yeah. Oh, that's funny as fuck. Yeah, look at the West Ham fans being absolute toe rags. Absolute toe rags. No need for shouting abuse. Oh, there you go. Only seeing the goal now, guys. Yeah, so casual. So casual. There you go. Actually, that's not his first goal for Liverpool, is it? First Premier League goal. Great throw from Isak, wasn't it? And Verts did well as well. It's not offside. And then Gapco. Yeah. Isak, load of room. Look at that. Get in, me beauty. God bless your memories there about the pigeon shot from when Florida went to town. That's fucking hilarious, man. That's so funny. First Premier League goal for Liverpool. Yeah, I was right. So he's off the score, or he's on the score sheet now. Finally, he's opened up his Liverpool account, and hopefully let that be. I'd probably keep him on. McAllister rolling about the place. Yeah, I'd keep him on. So I would. I'd keep Isak on. Let's just see what he's like. Oh, that's a nasty one. That is a nasty one. Knee to the head. I can't believe you guys remembered the whole pigeon thing. I don't know where that came from. I know that Dunk used to do this massive pigeon. This guy dressed up as a pigeon, pretending to take a crap on a car that just been out of a car wash. Man, they were the days. We need to set up a petition, reinstate Shano to Cop Talk. Oh man. No, it was good chatting. I'm emailing Dunk quite a lot. It's good chatting to him again, you know. And also Brian Partridge, top bloke. He was my comrade that didn't do the abseil down the main stand, but we'll do it. We will do it. We will do it. Just going to see if I can get a little bit quicker on the owl stream. Yeah. Man, that was fun. And we used to, at all hours, that's a good corner. Like, you'd swear we didn't have anything else to do other than Saturday night streaming. But we used to, like, even if I was out, I would probably ring Dunk and we'd have a chat. And like, even after a date, I rang in. He was giving out all sorts to me. But I'm delighted to hear that Dunk is now happily engaged, you know. Bring Rio and Ekatike on ASAP. Yeah, we cannot concede a goal here. Cannot. To me, guys, if we win this, right, I think it's a start. It is a start, and I think if we can, keep up with this, then if we can get a few wins together, that's important. That's important. There would be no one as happy as myself if Slot does turn this around. But LFC for like, oh man, the fucking carrots, yeah. That food list, man, I swear to Christ, that's still been talked about. That's fucking funny as fuck, man. Oh man, the fucking memories. That's great. That is really good, man. That's made me laugh. The fact that I did up that list, folks, and then it was announced. I think Dunk. I've never seen Dunk cry laughing as much as he did. Okay, so I'm just looking at the game. So 65-40. So I'm about 48 seconds ahead on the phone here. Ah, Chris. Yes, Chris. I do remember you, mate. Welcome to the channel. Ah. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with YouTube. Yes, Chris, I remember you. Didn't you win something on Shauno's world famous quiz on Cop Talk? And I said, you could have anything from the store. And you said, no, I don't want anything from your store. Oh, that was funny. Yeah. So it looks like Ekatike is coming on. So I don't know who was, Gary Richards was asking for Ekatike to come on. Now, if it's Isak, I don't agree with that. He's asking, is that me? No. Yeah, I think Isak's coming off. You see, I wouldn't have Isak off. I would not put Isak on. That was absolutely me. Chris, brilliant. Great seeing you, man. Great seeing you. That's hilarious. Sunderland midweek. We shouldn't be even thinking about Sunderland midweek. Should have been Gapco. I would have put Gapco off. I don't agree with taking Isak on. He should have kept him on and let him get some confidence and get another goal in, You can't do anything for his confidence if you're just taking him off. I did say 65th minute he'd come off, so 67th minute. I wonder, is Salah going to come on or is he going to be given Chiesa time? At home, yeah. So Isak for Ekatike. Now, I'd like to see maybe a goal or two from Ekatike. Chris, it's great having you on here, mate. It feels like, was it 2 years since I was last on? Or it might have been a year and a half ago. Oh, man, a lot has changed. Yeah, Isak is like, what the fuck do I have to do to get like a full game? But look, I mean, that's it's something. It's a start, It's a start. The Geordies will be less quiet now, although they absolutely trounced Everton. Evertonians aren't going to be speaking all that much now. Good times, absolutely. Hopefully we'll have them again. I'm going to start a campaign, reinstate Shano on Cop Talk TV. He says he can't unblock me. Yeah, I don't know. No, we did. We had a good bit of a falling out, fairly heated. I can't stay mad at him, though. I really can't. I mean, I spoke to him about that last night. I can't stay mad at him. So there's been a goal at Aston Villa Wolves. It looks like it's Villa. Oh, that's a good goal. That's a great goal. Kamara, 67th minute. Slot is saved, says Nick. Slot is on and Gapco on the Gapco flies, Shano. I'm probably just going to watch the game on the phone because I think I'm Nunos Espiritu Santos. Maka is struggling to keep up and needs removing, says Cranky JD. Yeah. Isak has 2 goals, Shano. Yeah, he's 2. But it's the first Premier League goal. Was a lovely goal by Villa. So it doesn't look like, I mean, is he going to bring in more change? I don't know. Is he going to put on a sub or not? It's very unlike him just to take off one player. He usually likes to switch it about. Maybe he's just happy with the way he sees it. We just need to concentrate now. We just need to get in a second goal, and I'll be happy out with that and try not concede. We need to start building up that goal difference because that may stand for or against us certainly at the end of this season. And if we're to have any chance at all in breaking the top 4, we have got to look at that. Is breaking the top 4 going to keep Slot in a job? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think if we break top 4 and we qualify for the Champions League, I think he still loses his job at the end of the season. That's my view. Especially if we don't win anything. Man, I'm delighted Chris Ann is on. Yeah, he has. I mean, like he's done all right. But again, as Alan says, he's been asked to do something that he didn't do last season. It's a completely different way of playing. That's some good pressure on West Ham. So we've got Jones coming on. For who, though? Chris reckons I think we need would let him finish out his contract if he gets top 4. So you wouldn't give him another contract. Just see out the rest of his contract. You could be on something. Like, I'm really rooting for Slot. I really am. I don't want to see him lose his job, but I don't think. Looks like it could be Gomez. Okay. I'm about a minute behind on this and a minute ahead on the phone. That's a woeful decision. That is a woeful decision. What the fuck is he doing? Takes off Verts and puts Jones on. Yeah, Jay, I think so. Jay says that Rumble's on for a few more days until the next loss. Start off the end of Salah.
Sorry. I need to say this. Like,
Verts.
Why the fuck did you just took Verts off?
Yeah, that's what I said.
For Jones, a player that can take over. And I know people are just going to say that I've got a McAllister fucking bias here. But I've been reading the comments and everybody's saying McAllister's legs have gone.
Yeah.
And he's took off Florian Wirtz, the guy who's been lighting it up today, the guy that provided the pass for the goal, the pass for the goal, and you take him off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand.
I also said the same thing about Isak. Why take Isak off? Take Gapco off, put Ekatike on. Why take there's a shot. Why take Wirtz on? Off.
I don't know, man. I can't get my head around that. Right, I'm jumping back off. I had to jump on for that. That was ridiculous. Like, I literally fucking
the Adam outbursts.
I hope West Ham score now. Fuck it. See you later, guys.
Oh Jesus! Don't do that. Don't mind that. Adam's just having a hissy fit. He hopes. You can't say that. It has to be the medical data. Oh, Callum, that's brilliant. Oh, Adam, you just got owned. You got punked out there. Would you like some water with that burn? Ooh. Adam on his man period, says Callum. Brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant, man. That's brilliant. Yeah, I absolutely. Adam has just put Gary's or Jay Garra's comment on stage. No, I get his point as well. I really do. I would not take Wirtz off, and I wouldn't have taken Isak off. They need to do something with their confidence, and you can't do that by taking them off when they're playing well. He's just netted in his first goal, his first Premier League goal for Liverpool. Keep him on. Put Ekatike, where Gapco is. Maybe take Grav off for Curtis, if you want to put Curtis on. You see, now they're starting to play into it now, so they are. Well, that's true. Yeah, I suppose he is coming back from. Oh, he is coming back from a niggle, but I'd still have him on. Adam's in the background just highlighting some of the comments there. I see him. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's some thought into that. Maybe the fact that he's coming back from an injury or a slight knock, so maybe there's some. I don't like the way they're fucking playing now. I'll tell you that for nothing, guys. They're looking dangerous now. It looks like we could let this slip. The fuck? Ekatike going on a mad one. Adam's loving the shut your Keiko. We need this win, says Dave. Yeah, highlight that, Adam. Shut your Keiko. That's possibly. Oh, I love that expression. Time out for David. Yeah. If Chiesa stopped Arsenal crazily, we are only 8 behind. I'm baffled by the substitutions. I really am. So you're saying there's a chance? You never know, Chris. Slob's like getting stuck in there. Getting stuck in. So you're saying there's a chance? Gary Richard says Vertek, TK, Isak and Rio should all play in the same team. I think they all are playing in the same team. It's just not getting on, or Rio's not getting on, and Vert is off, and Isak is off. I'll actually watch it from here, and I can't. I have to straighten up my back, guys. It's killing me today. If that fella doesn't leave that referee, he could get a second booking. He's really going over the top now, so he is. Oh. Allison, tell him to cool his shit. Oh, he sent off. I knew that was going to happen. You absolute gobshite. I'd fine him, so I would. I would fine him. What a gobshite. What a gobshite. You've just let down your team. What an absolute gobshite. He didn't want to play, obviously. Yeah. That's absolutely disgraceful. And he's still talking shit. Get off the goddamn pitch. He's just let down his team. Just let down his team. Yeah, you can applaud all you like. You're an absolute gobshite. I don't think any West Ham fan would be too happy with that. Get off the goddamn pitch. He's still mouthing off out of him. Just get off the bloody pitch. There's going to be a suspension here for this fella, and a fairly lengthy one that he's waffling on out of him. Get him on the goddamn. Nuno's Espirito Santo's not very happy. I don't know why he's applauding. Like, Jesus Christ, over something like that. Bitching and whining about that, where he gets a yellow card for so unnecessary. So unnecessary. I don't wonder what he said to the referee, but that is disgraceful. I think Nuno Espirito Santos should be saying people wanted to, but yeah, check him for gambling. Yes, good point. Yeah, it's just so silly though. Like, really. Oh, Ekatike. Jesus. I don't look too good either. Ouch. Ouch. I mean, must win 7-0 now, Shano. Steve says, I hate it when Ekatike goes down. So do I. "87 minutes, no Salah." Yeah. Crazy, isn't it, when you think of it? Like, Jesus Christ, West Ham are still bloody dangerous, though. I mean, a man down. I always find that when they're a man down, or any team when they're a man down, they tend to play a bit better. I know that sounds mad, but Steve reckons we should keep Salah off. Lads, if we concede a fucking goal here now, I'll fucking go ballistic. I'll go ballistic. Well, that was very scrappy half chance, really, but still. You can see those kind of coming in. Jen, how are you, darling? If you came on now, that's not sending him a message. We need a second goal here. We need a second goal. Your man. I'm taking the piss. You'll do note. So just a reminder, guys, while game is still playing, we have the 7 o'clock slot, 7 p.m. GMT time tomorrow. And after that will be Sean's world famous quiz round 4. So be sure to check that out. Need a clean sheet more than a second goal. We absolutely need a clean sheet. Yeah, we do need a clean sheet. But I'm just thinking goal difference as well. We need to start banging them in as well, you know. get 2 or 3-0 wins for a change. But I did say that this would be the last. This would be an opportunity for redemption for Slot. I still think there's a lot more to do before. There's a lot more to do. A lot more to do to keep his job safe. We need to get the ball out of the bloody box. I'm not worrying about anything, only getting the win. That's all I'm worrying about. Five minutes added on. Certainly over the last maybe 5 minutes or so, West Ham have been playing it to us. It looks like as though we're happy to kind of sit back. And here's West Ham with a chance. Oh my God, get the ball out of the goddamn net. Or get the ball out of the goddamn box. Stop it from going into the net. Get it out. Like, I reckon even if this was a draw, if this ended up being a draw, I think that's him gone. I think that's Slot gone. Get in, Cody! That's what we want. That is what we want, lads. That is what we want. 2-0. That is what we want, folks. That is what we want. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. Brighton are 2-0 up against Forest. That is what we want, folks. Good to see Gapco getting on the score sheet. And maybe justifying Slot's decision to keep him on the pitch. But that is so important. Great from Gomez again, absolutely. Gomez, I'd give man of the match to. Gakko pointing at the liver bird. That's what you want to be doing. I'll take a third and a fourth then. Oh, here we go.
No, it's game, set, and match, that, innit? We're not going to lose now, are we?
You never know.
What?
you sound fucking disappointed.
Nah, man, nah, it's good. Like, you know, someone like Jay said here, this game has been no achievement by any stretch. We terrorized these last season. Like, for me, like, I literally, like, positives. Like, hold on a minute. I need to make a note of something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, where are we at?
I was a bit worried because yeah.
So basically, for me, Sean, a win's a win. Like, it's a dirty win. I agree with Jay. I don't think we've dominated the game. As I said at half time, I didn't really think we were going to score every time we went forward. The goal we scored, the first one, was great play by Wirtz to make that initial pass for the assist. I think that second one then, a bit of a scruffy goal. Good to see Gomez getting involved. And like you said earlier on, like he's been probably man at match. Like I kind of agree. Like,
yeah.
But again, I said it earlier, and that to me just highlights, and I don't want to be bashing Slot because obviously we just won. But to me, that just highlights that sometimes he talks shit. Like, you said that Gomez is not being fit enough to do this, that, and the other. And then he comes on, plays his first game, starts his first game in 11 months or whatever it is, and he's man of the match. So what was your reason for not playing Gomez this entire time?
Rob has just come on there. I don't know for who.
Kirk, isn't it? He's been on for a while.
That's it, man. It's full time.
Yeah,
full time.
Go on, Sean, man. I've been talking a bit too much. What's your thoughts on the game?
Look, my thought on the game is it's a stepping stone, and it's like takes the heat off Slot. I think today was an important win. Look, I mean, it's like having a drought in the love life department, going out and just pulling anything and scoring a goal is a goal. Do you know what I mean? A win is a win. And that's it. Like it wasn't pretty, but it was it's 3 points and 2 goals and a clean sheet. So Chris N says Slot is an obvious genius. West Ham are an extremely good side. They can be an extremely good side, but they certainly, I don't think that they really had a clear chance against us. And what's that down to? Is that down to Gomez? Is it down to Canate? Is it down to Virgil? I don't think Virgil played all that well, to be honest. Canate, a slight improvement. He was, digging in. So, I know that we're all very critical of Canate. Is Canate playing, as Adam said, is Canate playing better now knowing that the Real Madrid deal is off? And if that's the case, then that's a disgrace. I get that. I and I don't blame Adam or anyone else for thinking that. But look, 3 points, 2 goals, clean sheet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I've just been watching like the pictures after the thing just to see the players' reaction after winning. You can tell that they kind of feel like there's more to do. Like, just because they've won this game, it's not over. It's eased the pressure a little bit, I will say. Like, but I don't think it's like Carragher said, innit? It's like, you've got 3 or 4 games now, and you've got to get so many points in so many things. So, we've won this one. Sunderland are better than West Ham, in my opinion, this season. So, if we get beat by Sunderland, is it just back to back to beginning again? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think it's back to the beginning.
No, what I mean is we've got 3 points today, but what I'm trying to say is, so like, if we then follow up by getting beat by Sunderland, is everyone going to be like, oh my fucking God, get rid of him, get him sacked now? Is it going to be back to that again?
I think so, because we can only go on the figures, and if you get like 4 wins out of 13 games, that's just simply not good enough. If you get 4 wins out of 14 games, that's not good enough. I mean, it's going to take an awful lot. If we can hit top 4, whatever about contesting a title, the title is over as far as I'm concerned, without a doubt. But if we can get into the top 4, qualify for the Champions League next season, I think he'll keep his job till the end of the season. I think Cranky JD, or it may have been Gary Richards, or I can't think, but I think they said that he'll probably stay for the rest of his contract. Now, when did you say his contract is up?
He got a 3-year deal, so he had last season, this season, then the season after next season. So
26, 27.
So next season would be his last season on his current deal, I think.
Yeah. So even then, I'd probably say he'd be lucky. You know, he'd be lucky. I think he needs to start putting a run in. I think if he wins against Sunderland, I think great. He's starting to build up momentum slightly, but I think it's one game at a time.
Mm-hmm. That's my mentality right now. It's like, I'm not going to get carried away, but I'm also going to give him praise where it's due. And I think, you know, the fact that we played Gomez vindicates, you know, why we should be doing it anyway. But if you just saw Kat, then she's sat there behind me. She just walked across back of me. Isak getting on the score sheet, I probably would have kept him on full game.
Yeah, so would I.
I think against Sunderland, in all fairness, I think if you are using the excuse of we rested Salah because it's 4 games in 10 days, then I think you probably need to rest Gakpo again on Sunderland and put Ekitike and Isak on together. I think you give more minutes to Wirtz. I don't agree with taking Wirtz off at all today. Didn't agree with that. I didn't agree with his substitutions at all, I think.
Well, Chris N said, look, is he just back from a niggle? So,
well, yeah, he is.
He is. Then maybe he's playing safe. Jay Garrett had come up with a. By the way, Chris N is LFC for Life 06.
Oh, is that because YouTube changed its thing so it doesn't show you? It's weird, that, isn't it? Sorry, Chris N, mate. Yeah.
Jay Garrett says 400 mil and getting 4th and keeping his job more than Slot should go if that's acceptable. I don't believe it's acceptable, Jay. I'm just, you know, thinking as what the club would think. That's you know, it's not acceptable. You know, it isn't. Somebody LFC. No Salah today. We win and crosses coming inside from the right. Isak scores. Any coincidence? It's a very good point. Very, very good point.
I think it's a very good point, and I think, you know, again, I don't like tooting my own horn, but it's just kind of like thing of what I've said. But I've been saying it again for weeks. Like, this squad needs to mature past Mo Salah now, and we need to start building around Wirtz, Isak, and Ekitike. And you know, if you were to get rid of Mo Salah potentially at the end of the season. And then we might be in a position where we play Frimpong there and then Bradley at right back. And, you know, it might be a better fit doing it that way. I don't know, man. What do you... So, I have a very clear profile picture. It should be easy to tell around. It just says C, mate. That's all I can see. It just says C.
I'm just laughing at that. Yeah. I think it was
Chris also said he thinks that once it clicks for Wirtz, he's going to be scared for defences. He will be. Cranky JD, I think Wirtz has had more space availability without Salah on the pitch. Agreed. Oh, shit. Right-clicking everything because it bloody cap. Salah doesn't work with the new signings. Seen as he's 33, it's a no-brainer. Who stays? 100%, mate.
Steve reckons that the new Sean looks a lot better. Someone called me Sean Dyche.
I think I saw that earlier on,
yeah.
So go on, I guess let's have a look at the poll, actually, what I'm doing. So 50-50, right? 55% now for Florian Wirtz as the man of the match. What the fuck have you just done?
I've just done. I didn't even man of the match. I'm going with Gomez. Alter ego, indeed.
It's 50-50 right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just after voting there.
I'll give it a couple more minutes so we can get a clear thing. But yeah, Joe Gomez was unreal today for me. I think he was really good, and I think he should start for the next few games now.
So would I. Yes, so do I. I think,
And I would also take my guy off the pitch for Curtis Jones. I'm just going off what Slot says. I am just going off what Slot says. Slot said we've got 4 games in 10 days, and not everybody can't play every single game. So you've got McAllister whose legs are gone. You've got Salah whose legs are gone. Salah comes in next game, by the way. I think he comes in against Sunderland. You know, you need to rest some players. Do you know what I mean? So get them rested. So that's all the plan last time.
I would start. I would have like the same team, but I'd have Jones on for Maka, and I'd probably have Ekatike where Gapco is, and Isak up front, and Verts then on the right. That's what I would go for, and I think it's setting the message there that there's no spot guaranteed, and that's it. I was going to suggest that you get rid of Kanate, but I think Kanate has put in a relatively okay shift, but I still would have an issue. I take on board what you said, and I think there's certainly something to consider. Is he playing well because he knows that Real Madrid aren't in for him? Or is he saying to himself, well, I'm going to have to prove them wrong and let them think twice about not going for me? Or is he saying, well, I suppose no one wants me, so I'll stay at Liverpool? Or is he just finding his form? Is he just thinking, well, I need to fucking,
I'm guessing Adam cheated on the mom. Nah, man, I can't vote. If I put a poll up, I can't vote.
voted.
I've ended the poll. 15 votes. Gomez wins with 53%, and Verts has got 47. So it was close, to be fair. JG, Salah should take a page out of Milner's book and accept he's a top player, but doesn't get the minutes he thinks he should. Yeah, but I don't think he has, man. I don't think he will. I think,
no.
In all fairness, guys, Mo Salah is going to be going to the AFCON in a few weeks' time. And then I do personally believe that he will be sold this summer.
I think maybe how Slot is kind of keeping him maybe relatively happy is, look, Mo, we're trying to keep you fit for the AFCON, just thinking of you, man. But I can't imagine Slot being happy, or not Slot, Salah being happy, because he never is when, he's...
These are Salah's stats right now for every game he's played this year, including the Community Shield. 18 games, 5 goals, 3 assists, and that's it for him.
What's it? Say, call that out again.
18 games, including the Community Shield. 5 goals, 3 assists.
That's dreadful. That's really, really bad, especially for him. It's dreadful.
Yep.
He can't even win the Ballon d'Or. How good can he actually be?
That's true, Chris. That's true. Right, mate. So Gomez, man of the match.
Yeah.
Verts second. Closing thoughts for me are good start. Keep it going. If we win against Sunderland, I'll be a little bit more comfortable. But as I said to you, I think if we get beat by Sunderland, we're just back to square one again.
I think. Have you finished your closing thoughts?
Yeah. That's it. Oh, lastly, Gomez has got to start against Sunderland.
Okay, so 3 points, clean sheet. Could have been more goals. A lot of possession. Not much to show for it. Only the last couple of minutes of the second half. I think some of the substitutions were a bit weird. Although if he's thinking of Verts and his fitness, maybe, I don't know. But in either case, it was a bit weird. I definitely think that they should keep Gomez at right back. I think Wirtz is a different beast when he's playing in that position and not in the number 10 role. I
don't know what. I'm just trying to see if I can see it. I can't see it. I was going to see if there's any sort of Frimpong update on when he's supposed to be back, but I can't see nothing. So, yeah. Got some quotes for some people if you want to hear them before we get off. I'll obviously keep them for I'll keep them for next week as well. Not next week, sorry, for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Where are we up to?
7 o'clock slot, ladies and gentlemen, and followed by Shannon's world famous quiz, round 4.
Let me find it. Sorry, guys. I just had it on my phone, but it's gone now. Isaac on the first star. When you are going through tough times as a team, it's about fighting. The boys did really well today. We knew it was going to be difficult to get back to winning ways after our recent form. Happy that we won. Happy to be on the score sheet as well. That's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's grand, Isaac, but I mean, I don't think he played all that particularly well until he scored the goal, and then he, but I would have kept him on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cool. Right then.
All right, Richard the Red.
All right, Richard the Red, mate. Hope you're doing well, pal. We're just about to finish the stream. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching the Watch Along with Shauno. We'll be back live tomorrow night for the 7 o'clock slot. We're going to be able to call that for a little bit longer. We've got the world famous Shauno quiz as well, probably around about 7:45, 8 o'clock, depending on how quick we can get through the topics that we're going to bring up tomorrow. Also sponsored by Sean Leonard Art, which is over on Instagram. He also does the giveaways for our members, which is $1.99 or $2.99. I will be doing the draw tomorrow for the winner of December. It will be December. Yeah, the December one. So if you want to have a chance of winning anything for Christmas for somebody or anything like that, it's only $1.99 or $2.99 to be with a chance of winning tomorrow. Anything else from you, Sean, before we get off?
Just if you're a VIP member, just be sure to tune in to the monthly draws. I mean, they're always up there. You only have 7 days to claim it, and if you don't claim it, then we'll have to do another one. But it just saves us the bother of waiting for people. We've had 2 incidents where that has happened, and it's unfortunate that we can't award the prize to them. But there you go. But be also sure to tune in for tomorrow for the Shauno's world famous quiz round 4. Anyone can drop in on this quiz, from a late stage, and do start doing something, on that table, because there's still plenty of points to get, and the season ain't over until Fat Shauno sings.
Which Shauno has promised he will be doing to the winner. Whoever wins the trophy, Shauno will be singing them a congratulatory song, and that he's going to write personally just for you. As a successful winner of the quiz. So yeah,
there's been a few people asking me to dust off the mic and the headset or the speakers and write another song, but I don't know. We'll see. We might get Adam to do a duet with me, and maybe get Brian and Martin and Miserable Martin and Gareth on vocals and the triangle, and maybe get Chris N on the drums and Dunk on the banjo, and the future Mrs. DKB, maybe get her on backing vocals. We'll just start a big, But no, look, really thank everybody for coming in on the stream, and great to see Chris N as well. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock slot. It's going to remain that way for a while, unless something changes. Do you think we might get Adam to wear the bloody AKM hat?
Adam's got to find the AKM hat, mate. I'm gonna have to find it.
You're going to have to change the intro as well because it has the old.
Yeah, I know. I have to
logo.
find it and do it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We will be with you tomorrow night. The reaction that we've just done will be cut off at the end and put up separately. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers, guys.